it away, and we took the Ark of the Covenant, and there's records that show that some of our people hid the Ark of the Covenant as we was escaping because we knew we were screwed, bro. We were screwed. We were screwed. We knew it.
A feudal model already dying in Europe. What? They said we lived on tortillas and water because from a childhood we was brought up in a Spartan lifestyle. Trained to endure pain. Trained to endure pain. So now go watch 300 all over again.
Mm-hmm.
They stole your history. You know the little boy when he get put out and he got to go out there and fight the wolf?
Mm-hmm.
He been trained, getting beat up, fighting as a young boy, growing up. Brought up from childhood to a Spartan life, trained to endure pain. They work long hours without showing fatigue, constantly subjected to unbelievable savagery by the Spanish.
Yeah, Spaniards have number on us.
Oh, I gotta watch that again. That now it makes sense. They talking about you Negroes.
I will erase even memory of Sparta from their histories.
Look, here's the funny thing, right? This guy, let me get my point there. This guy over here, and see, I'm gonna say how they whitewash stuff. It's on purpose. This guy looks like he should have been white. The Spartans should have been black because the Spartan was supposed to be a Negro. So they played you all the way around. They've been doing this thing. This guy should have been a white guy who thought he was the Most High, and that guy should have been black. They tricked you.
The very name of Sparta or Leonidas will be punished by death. The world will never know you existed at all.
And there you go again.
So now, before I go into our book of the Hebrews, is what I'm calling. I'm going to call it Book 2 of the Ancient Hebrew. I'm going to rename this book Book 2 of the Ancient Hebrew. I'm going to take, when I get done today, I'm going to take, and I'm going to put a piece of paper on here, and I'm going to put Book of the Hebrews.
Now, I wouldn't go that far to say Book of the Hebrews, but I will say that is the book of the Moors. But the Moors put a lot of our history in that book on purpose. Okay? And when the Moors met more men, okay, got enslaved, obviously, who you think took their books? Come on, y'all need to wake up, man. I just wish y'all would wake up and realize that where you really from. I think I've proved enough evidence as far as where we from. And I hope that some of y'all will wake up. And I think it is a good idea for some of y'all to buy the Book of Mormon. Why? Because there's a lot of history in there. A lot of history in there, man. And these guys admit, I done showed this kind of stuff before plenty of times, especially on Facebook and my other page. But look at this. You can read this for yourself. You can pause this video and read it for yourself. Okay? This guy is admitting the ancient people were who? The Negroes. And where they first find the average indigenous people at? In Mexico. Chilling with who? The Mexicans. Who were Egyptians. And we were still worshiping alongside the Egyptians, having babies, women, and everything. And we failed. And you know something? That would be the second time we lived around the Egyptians, and then we end up falling again. Because they fell just about when we fell too. You know, I mean, they kind of traded on us. But they did fall. You know, eventually they failed. I think, no respect to the Mexicans or Egyptians. I ain't talking about the nappy-head ones because you're really not Mexican. Okay, I'm talking about the stringy-head ones. No disrespect, but every time we get together, we don't do no good for each other. And then on top of that, we end up getting caught by other folks. We must not make a good tag team partner to fight war alongside each other. Maybe we should just leave each other the hell alone. Maybe we shouldn't be bothered with each other. you know, we can see y'all walking and give you a head nod and maybe a pound to chest, let you know, we ain't got no beef with you, but we're just not gonna be bothered with you. Why? Because we don't seem to beat nobody with y'all. Then on top of that, we start double with y'all, and then we start making meetings with y'all. We ain't supposed to do that, and then what happens? We fall. Y'all fall too. I'm just being honest.
During the time of the what? Spanish.
Oh boy.
We just read in this other book, during the time of the what? Spanish. What were they doing? Destroying all of our buildings and building theirs on top of ours. Who was the first inhabitants of Mexico? This 1919.
First inhabitant was the Negro. And eventually, unfortunately, we did start dealing with the Mexicans.
Get out and push here. Who was the first inhabitants of Mexico? According to Dr.
No problem. What's this showing?
You did a spin down there at the bottom of your book?
Pause that real quick. Okay. The startling fact is that all the parts of Mexico, okay, pictures and bones and stuff, they're using fancy words now, representing Negro, representing Negro, or Negroid people, black people, okay, indigenous, Israelites, have been found, let me see, and that's a professor that's talking about it. So this is, okay, here we go. Now, unexpected fact and unexpected faces in ancient America. 15 BC, 15 AD, historical testimony of the scientists and artifacts that they found in Mexico and all around the other places in America were Negroid, black, blackity black, and black. Hamites, you were black and black. Aborigines people, and there's some Hamite stuff right there. You need to start noticing. You see Hamite stuff right there. But, bam! There you go, so-called Negro. Wow. Yeah, the Mexicans were once our color. Don't get it twisted. It's a Mexican, black, Negro. And we start mixing and mingling with them, and we messed up really bad. Hardcore facts. And okay, here's stuff, not actually, and today, here's what they throw in your face. Because they're making fun of us. They're making fun of us. And the old picture is funny because the old picture way back when our parents were growing up, you know, my dad's probably like 50 something now. Like he's gotta be old. No, he's gotta be older than that because I'm in my 40s. So I would say he's in his 70s, maybe 80s. This is the picture that was on the first Redskin Indians, which is a disrespectful to us. And that they see Afro, and then of course when some folks are catching on to it, so they changed it to the stringy hair, which would more look like a Mexican. Israelite, Mexican. But they put stringy hair on it on purpose. All they did was switch the people. Of course, y'all look like that no more Mexicans because they made y'all look different. Sorry to tell you the truth, and we all had dreadlocks back then too. When they cut our dreadlocks, that wasn't a good idea because we lost a lot of our strength and powers. Okay, your power is in your hair, people. Indigenous Israelites like myself, grow your dreadlocks, grow them and never stop growing them. Okay? All right? Or you can just do braids like I started off with and let them just knot up into dreadlocks because whatever. I mean, nothing wrong with it. Samson had them. Samson kept cutting them. The Most High told him not to do that. And y'all need to go back and watch this. I mean, well, I probably shouldn't tell that for one reason because sometimes he messed up with the Mr. J stuff. But the Most High's working with him. So, you know, some of the things he's putting up is good. But I will say this. This brother here is a good brother. I hope the Most High wakes me up and let him realize. You see how his hair goes down like that? Because he had dreads. See, you got dreads? Okay? And if you look at a lot of old pictures, we had dreads. We look like the way he looked now. As far as this goes, I wouldn't wear none of this stuff because a lot of stuff now they've had put curses on it, on purpose. The necklace that he got around his neck and stuff, they put curses on our stuff. So don't even bother to wear them. But I mean, it kind of sucks. I even have to say that. But anyways, it does suck. But anyways, this brother, I want everybody to pray the Most High wakes him completely up because he is working with him, and he's a good brother, and let him know Most High only. But he proved, just like I proved many times, and he's on the path I was on before I came completely to the truth. Before I came all the way full face to the truth. Okay? All I'm doing now is I've been doing is covering more evidence, proving y'all different ways with different type of way of teaching to show y'all evidence that I've been teaching for a long time. That's all I'm really doing now. But you know, and the more I research, the more I learn, the more I expose more evidence. And I'm gonna do it in a way that's easy for. I teach it in a way that a crash dummy could understand it. So if you don't get with the way I'm teaching, you can't understand it, man. Shoot, you're gonna have a hard time understanding most of the teachers out there because they're not teaching it in a way that a crash dummy can understand it. They're not teaching it in a way that your cat can understand it if she watched my video. I'm just being honest. All praise to the Most High. Shalom.